Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Last time we were hot on the trail of Drack's loyalty mission where we are going after William Spender. He had a lead on a seed transport ship that was stolen, which is bad news for the Krogan colony. So we finally have an excuse to go to Elaaden, which is where we are going. We also took a side trip to the Nexus bar. Vortex is what it's called. And I had to think about it for a minute. And we found good lord, Lexi, drowning her sorrows. We talked about PB a little bit. Drowning her sorrows.
Careful. Word is there's pirates all over this region.
You'd think they'd run out of people to steal from.
But we kind of gave her some words of encouragement, and she came back around. So let's go to Elaaden. That was a lot of overlapping communication there. Okay. Let's disembark the Tempest. Let's go to Elaaden.
Sam, send Callow the nav point provided by our Krogan contact. Drack, we're landing on Elaaden to rendezvous with Jorgal Strux.
On my way.
The Tempest always just feels so big. Like, more so than the Normandy did. I don't know what that is.
Where is this meeting place exactly?
Called the Paradise. Middle of nowhere as far as I can tell.
Paradise is different for a Krogan.
Remnant starship? No.
Only 41% exposed. I will gather what information I can, Pathfinder.
Cool. Never known the Remnant to travel, even though we know they did. We haven't. That's the first sign of any sort of spacefaring vessel we've seen from them. This looks like, honest to God, the middle of nowhere.
Who lives here besides the Krogan?
Scavengers with nothing to lose. Criminals chucked out of Kadara.
Gonna be interesting.
Okay. You can see
levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
The shade.
Temperatures are within acceptable limits.
The shade of the Tempest is actually providing cover.
Eyes. It's really bright. I mean, pretty, but really bright.
So we do have a heat hazard when we're out in the sun. So we'll need to stick to shade when we can find it. Fluorite.
Wish I got in on that deal.
Did I hear you talking about the Remnant?
Dunno. You an eavesdropping snake?
Been breaking it down to sell. Could make a killing from the pieces.
That's probably bad news. We should check it out later.
Carry on.
What are you looking at?
Already getting a very warm welcome, aren't we? I've already gotten a "what are you looking at?" and I've been called an eavesdropping sneak, so... Oh, that was a death threat. That's a few minutes. Stop the clock. Discovered the Paradise.
Those are water towers. The colony here gets all its supply from Anea.
Interesting.
What are you looking at?
What? Nothing.
Really? Because it looks like you're looking at me. I don't like it.
I'm just another customer, not looking for trouble.
Yeah? Then you shouldn't have come here. Because on Elaaden, you can bet trouble's looking for you. Can't handle that? Shouldn't have sat down here, idiot.
Watch who you're calling an idiot.
What are you gonna do about it, idiot?
Pathfinder, is it necessary to engage with this individual? I don't see how it helps our cause.
Right. Let's just back away slowly, guys.
About time.
Guy was freaking out.
Ryder, I heard that little exchange. I don't understand it. They screened every initiative applicant. How did so many of them end up violent and unstable?
You think something's up?
That's what I want to find out. Can you scan the scavengers here in the Paradise and transmit the data to me? And, you know, be discreet. Wow. Be careful around that one, Ryder.
Brain chemical imbalance. Lovely. How do you do, fellow Krogan? Oh, hey. Megara.
New armor, well-maintained weapons. I take it you're not one of the locals.
Think I'll stick out?
Like water in the desert. My boss and Nia picked up on you from the second you landed.
What's your boss like?
She gave me a job and a place to live. I'm grateful to her for that.
But...
She's not easy on your kind. I've seen her deny them water based on nothing but her mood. She didn't live on Kadara like I did. All she's seen is the exiles on Elaaden. It's enough to turn anyone against outsiders. But I don't like seeing people suffer, even exiles.
So you work for the water merchant?
I design the filtration systems. Now I keep them from breaking down in the heat.
You're an engineer?
Of sorts. On Kadara, I design defense systems for the settlements. Specialized in hidden traps to use in the dark. I can't continue that work here.
Why?
The sun never goes down on Elaaden. No nighttime. Just constant blazing daylight. It's why the Paradise does so well. Water isn't the only commodity. We have shade.
How'd you end up here?
Same as anyone. I was desperate. Ran up a debt on Kadara and needed to escape. I have to say life isn't bad here. I move between the Paradise and New Tuchanka, keeping the water tanks running. Sometimes I even go to the flop house to buy extra parts from the scavengers. They respect me there. Still, I miss the exciting stuff. Felt like I was making a difference when I built defense systems.
Yeah.
If you want to make a difference again, the Resistance needs recruits on Vold.
The Resistance? It's a nice thought, but I doubt they'd take a lowlife like me.
I should get going.
Careful out there.
I mean, yeah. I'll plug the Resistance.
It's a fair exchange.
And here's Ania.
Partly. I wouldn't be in business if I wasn't fair. If you don't... Welcome to the Paradise.
Thanks.
So, what do you think?
What do you mean, what do I think?
I mean, look around! No guns, no blood, no violence. Outside the gates, you're on your own. But in here, you're safe. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Yeah, everyone's on their best behavior. Is it natural, or are they on something?
Nothing so complicated. These people need me. They need what I sell, so they behave, or they're out. Now what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
I'm supposed to meet a Krogan here named Strux.
Look around. If my customers have names, I don't know them. It's better that way.
I'll look around.
Okay.
Data inconclusive. Find a different one.
Yeah, I'm working on...
There a reason you're pointing that thing at me?
Nope.
Sorry.
Subtle. Also not a scavenger.
Step off. Not allowed back here.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab that point.
not a scavenger, Ryder.
Well, why are you letting me scan him then?
That's a fancy ship, all right.
Okay.
Automated protocols activated.
So this place does not have a night.
Hark's waiting for us at Bourne's greenhouse. He'll have more info on where the transport was taken.
Okay. I don't know who I should go for first. Strux or this greenhouse?
Above normal temperatures.
Let's get this fluorite. Have I scanned fluorite? Yes. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Scan. Let's talk to Strux. He's here. We don't know where the greenhouse is yet. Can I make this jump? Hell yeah.
Above normal temperatures.
Okay, so I'm guessing our environmental adjustment here is going to be dealing with the heat. At least I hope it is, because I'm a winter boy. I'm from the Great North. Hello, sir. Oh my gosh, he's got a whole posse. Look at these boys.
Are you Jorgel Strux?
Maybe. You who I think you are?
Scott Ryder, Pathfinder for the Initiative. You asked me to meet you here?
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
Everyone's best chance for survival is to cooperate. That includes the Krogan.
Good. Nice to know some people are on our side.
So, trouble at the colony?
It's heading to a bad place.
We can't be there anymore.
Morta's become a tyrant.
Did she kick you out?
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her. She's planning a strike against the Nexus, that much we know.
Drack trusts Morta, and I trust Drack.
Hearn, Morta's leading the colony for a reason. She's tough, but that's good. You're not there, Drack. Morta is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
Krogan dying? Tough bastards like you?
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morta's rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
We need the Krogan, and the Krogan need us. We all came to Andromeda as one. We should at least try to fix this.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morta ruins it. You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony yourself and see what she's planning. Talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
If the safety of the Nexus is really on the line, I'll go. Better hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
Okay, so there we have our first glimpse into the politics of Elaaden. I've been saying Elaaden. Is it Elaaden? I don't know. But we are going to have to deal with that. And figure out a way to, I don't know, neutralize, parlay that situation.
So, Elaaden. Charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned?
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Elaaden is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
I love how Ryder uses sarcasm and Sam is like, no.
I detect above normal temperatures.
Woohoo! Alright. So let's get out into this big wide world.
Remnant have overtaken this area, Pathfinder. It may be worth investigating.
Okay. I guess, yeah, this is as good a place as any to enter the world. This big wide world.
That remnant thing looks important.
Pathfinder, you may want to try scanning.
Yep, I'll do that in a sec. Feel like killing the enemies is a more important first step.
Pathfinder, I've extracted data fragments from this cache. They may be valuable later.
Okay. I'm guessing we have to kill these men? Yeah. Wow. Very rude. No, you're just gonna sit there? You're not going to advance or maneuver in any way? I looked down at my life support, and for some reason, it's been so long since I've played that I thought it went from bottom to top, not top to bottom, and I panicked. Alright, let's go explore.
So Drack, Asari, and Krogan live much longer than the rest of the Milky Way species.
Yeah, so?
But now you've got about as much time left as Ryder, Vetra, everyone else on the team.
If I'm lucky, get to the point.
Must be weird. After so much time, finally facing the end.
Time is time. Number of years don't matter as much as what you do with them. Whatever I've got left's gonna be chock full of living. Outlaw tech, keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah! What? Huh? What is happening? I guess these outlaw raiders are not hostile to me? Okay. That's bizarre.
Pressure levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Okay, just try and forget that weird experience and move on.
I like what you said about life and longevity, Drack.
Remind me what I said?
You said the number of years we're around isn't what matters. Back home, I knew so many old Asari who stopped learning, asking questions.
Sounds less like living than waiting to die.
Exactly. I wouldn't trade one of my years for 100 of theirs.
Pathfinder, this technology was built by the scavengers.
Well, hello.
So, Morta's still pissed off at the Nexus. You'll want to be careful around her, kid.
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony in this hellscape.
Amazing's about right. Maybe crazy.
Oh, I missed. Protect me. Protect me, Nomad. Okay, let's grab that guy.
They left a data.
The ambient temperature is...
Oh. Okay. Yes, thank you for pointing at the datapad.
This sounds like trouble already.
Okay, let's get back and... Okay, so this is the Krogan colony.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. My instruments have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
New Tuchanka coming up.
Move along. No outsiders.
He's with me, human Pathfinder.
Drack. It's been a while.
Jorgel Struck sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morda.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor.
Think I'm a traitor too.
Shut it, Drack.
I'm not here to step on any toes. I can help you guys out.
You assume we need help. Hey, you guys did your job. Now stand down and let them in.
But Drack, didn't I tell you to shut up? I'll spread the word so Morda knows you're here.
Good.
I'm glad that I really couldn't see half of that conversation.
Went out, huh? Soft, squishy human like you should probably steer clear of the wild life out there.
You said something about a worm?
Not a worm. The worm. Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
As if this planet wasn't deadly enough.
Good news is, it doesn't attack us. It doesn't seem to care about us at all. Just stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
She has a spherical Omni tool, which is what the Angaran's Omni tool looks like. Very interesting.
It was an accident. The terminal with Dr. O'Keefe.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keefe? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No. Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
So, we as the audience know who Dr. O'Keefe was. We met him in Mass Effect 2.
You talk about Dr. O'Keefe like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keefe was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The junker was aggressive.
We also, incidentally, saw Dr. O'Keefe's death. He was the one who created Grunt, and we actually went to his office, his lab, in Mass Effect 2 looking for him, and we ended up leaving with Grunt.
Should have known Morda would take over.
She'll run this place into the ground.
Bad karma naming it Tuchanka.
Bad karma naming it Tuchanka. Well, I don't know. You might be onto something there. Hello?
You want to play the heavy for a criminal?
I am looking for a throne room. You got one of those?
Someone get this Nexus trash out of here.
Oh,
You
here we
Ravenor
go.
Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
Drack, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
Sup?
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tuchanka.
You mean that? Because it doesn't sound like you mean that.
You're right. I don't. You weren't there when the Council species on the Nexus banded together to screw over the Krogan. Again. New galaxy, same crap.
I'd just like you to give me, personally, the benefit of the doubt.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? to see what a successful colony looks like.
I work for the Initiative, and we paid your way here.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
You left us, so leave us alone. Any Krogan action against the Nexus will be considered a war crime. Or murder.
Murder? Human, have you ever seen a Krogan stillbirth? Get out of my face before I smash it.
I'm gonna journal about this later. See you soon.
That is not at all what I wanted to how I wanted to handle that. Sometimes these dialogue options really screw you over. I just wanted to take a harder stance with her.
Not good.
Yeah, maybe.
You called out action against the Nexus and she said nothing.
Listen to yourself.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
I just wanted to take a hard stance because I know that Krogan respond well to that. I didn't want to basically be like, hey, STFU, you know? Okay, greenhouse. I like your beats.
Sir, you're here. Settle down a second, Ark. Sorry, this is just more excitement than I'm used to. I tracked the stolen transport to one of Elaaden's moons. You need to take your ship. Nothing we've got has stealth.
How did they steal the transport?
I had the security system off while I was transferring a new sample and, well, they snuck in from the far side. Morda thinks Vorn took transport for a sample run. I didn't tell her otherwise. If she finds out what really happened, she'll fry your quads over a boat of fire. I know. Thank you so much for helping me.
We'll be back soon.
I'll be here.
Okay, so I didn't want to do that because that is pretty much where I wanted to stop. I just wanted to get to Elaaden, kind of get a lay of the land, and apparently let Drack just walk over a counter into the... Oh, I can do it too. Into the lab. Okay, so yeah, this will be where we end this episode. Next time we will go find the seed ship for Drack. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.